That song was awful. Alright, it's not that bad. Queens! On today's episode of Kpop Rantz, Afterthoughts.
Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, everybody? Big Will, Kpop for life, coming back at you. And today we're going to do a little bit of a breakdown and afterthoughts video on I-Dle's latest single, Hann. So if you're new to the channel, I would first like to ask you to consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell button so you can see whenever I post new content. If you like honest content, honest reaction videos, honest discussion videos, and just like to bullshit and have a good time, welcome to Kpop for life. That being said, I would also like to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome, and let's just jump into it. So if you're looking for a form of therapy level breakdown, you know, if you want like a producer level, you know, in-depth musical, that's not gonna happen here, okay? You're gonna get a fat white guy in his basement who's a humongous K-pop fan's breakdown. So if that's what you're expecting, please lower your expectations. When I first watched the I-Dle video, I put the link to my reaction in the description below. I was pretty lukewarm on it. And I mean, there were some things I liked, there was some things I didn't like, but overall, I just wasn't really feeling it. And I honestly didn't even have a desire or an urge to go back and watch it again. And I wasn't planning on it. I didn't even think about it, never crossed my mind. It just didn't strike the right chord with me. So something about it just didn't imprint in my brain. And, you know, I just didn't care. So an interesting, and this is what happens. This is why I like doing these afterthoughts videos, because when you do a reaction video, if you're being honest, you don't always have time, you know, to process all your thoughts and what's going on, because you got to say stuff while you're watching it, and you have 3 minutes, you know, to formulate an opinion, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes something a little more complex. Sometimes you're not in the right mood. Sometimes the song choice or style doesn't hit what you're feeling that time, and you know, there's always different varying factors. So it's always important, if you don't like songs, to go back and watch them again. And I wasn't going to do this one, but I reached out to my subs today on the community tab and asked them what they wanted to see, and this was one of the top requests. So I forced myself to go back and watch it, and boy, I'm glad I did, because normally I will force myself to go back and watch it, but it just didn't even cross my mind. But I'm glad I did, because I'm fucking obsessed with this song now. I had epiphany after epiphany while watching it, and I watched it probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 times in a row, because I started picking up on more and more of the subtleties in the video, and I started kind of remembering stupid shit that I had said in my reaction video, and then critiquing myself in my head, because it's important to do. You should always question dumb shit you say, especially when you say as much dumb shit as I do. And so what I sort of came to is, one of the biggest things that I took from the song originally was that the chorus was a little flat, but I liked the verses, right? That was really all I got from it. I liked the verses. I liked the, do you remember what you said? That part was hot, but the chorus felt flat. And I remember thinking, like, you know, this really isn't my kind of song, this and that. And what's funny is, by the 3rd listen, I was sipping my coffee here, and I didn't click the button fast enough, so it went to the next suggested video on the playlist, which was Dreamcatcher's You and I. And when it did that, all of a sudden it clicked, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm doing the exact same thing to this song that I did to every single Dreamcatcher song until You and I dropped, when I finally got it. I finally fell in love with Dreamcatcher. But I hated I didn't like any of their music before You and I, and now I love it all. It has that same sort of haunting melodic quality to it. And while the chorus in You and I does up the tempo dramatically, and it goes a totally different direction from I-Dle's Hann, I-Dle's Hann fits better with the whole motif and aura that they were going for with the video. It's almost like a subtle fuck you song. Does that make sense? Like, it's got sort of a haunting quality. It's got sort of a, you know, strong bad bitch kind of quality mixed in, but then it's got like there's just like a lot of middle fingers to it, because I finally watched the one with the lyrics, so it makes, obviously I kind of knew what it was about, but now I know exactly what it was about. The video itself reminded me of a few videos, but now that I've had time to really absorb it, you guys aren't going to agree with this. And if you haven't watched the video because you're newer K-pop fans, I encourage you, go watch Kara's Step. K-A-R-A, Step. K-pop royalty. The video, song, everything is entirely different. It's not a comparison between the two videos. It's the color scheme. The color scheme and the girls' clothes in I-Dle's Hann, the way the colors interact and the contrast levels that they use in the film really fucking pop. And I really enjoyed that part of the video, especially against sort of the desolate, arid background of the desert and the burnt out ruin structures. The colors fucking popped. And it reminded me a lot of my favorite, what I've personally deemed as the most colorful K-pop video of all time, which is Kara's Step. And I want somebody to argue this point with me in the comments. Bring that argument on, because we could have at it. That'd be a fun argument. Because there's a lot you can do there. There's a lot of competition for that. But in my opinion, Kara's Step is the most colorful K-pop video of all time. And the best looking colors, you know what I mean? It's not just, you know, like fucking random shit splatter on it. They all mesh together really well. And that's how their clothes kind of pop to me. The rhyme structure that what's their thing? Sohee? I don't remember. The rapper. I still learning their names. The only one I can actually remember is Yuki, but Sohee's rhyme, I'm usually, you know, one way or the other on females rapping. To me, a female rapper from anywhere, from America, from Korea, from any country, any rapper in general, they should have a certain type of swag for me personally to really like it. There has to be a realism to it. I can't feel that rapper just trained to be a rapper, right? I have no problem that they did train, but if they don't have that like natural, it's believable what they're saying, how they're saying, in the delivery of it, I just can't get into it. Now I think I'm just gonna say Sohee. Sohee has that swag, and when she raps, I totally believe it and I buy it. And she's got her own thing, but it kind of reminds me of Hann a little, but not really. I really, really like her whole style. I much more prefer her in the group than when she was solo. I didn't like her solo stuff at all, but her rap in this is probably one of the standout parts, as well as the part with Yuki that's sort of mixed in. I'll play it right here. And again, like I said in the beginning, the do you remember what you said? Like, it's sort of like, it hits my chest just right when I hear it now. You know, it's like it drives home, and it creates a certain emotional reaction with me that I guess today I was just in the mood for. So instead of saying in my head like I did when I watched the video initially, I just can't see myself listening to this. Now I absolutely see myself listening to this on the drive home, right? Now, this is not a K-pop song. And I think I said this in my reaction video too. If I was going to show a K-pop song to somebody who's never seen K-pop, or to some newbie fan, this isn't a song I would show them. And I still stand by that. But I said it in the context that I didn't think it was that great to show to them. I want to alter that a little bit now that I've had time. Now, I believe that this is for deeper K-pop fans. Does that make sense? Like, for somebody that truly appreciates it, somebody that's been in K-pop for a while, when I say deeper K-pop fan, I mean somebody that's been into K-pop for a while. I feel like a newer K-pop fan would like it because it's been hyped up, and you know, they're newer, this is the new group, they like I-Dle, they got that big platform they can go off of, they already have a big fan base, and I feel like it's gonna fizzle out really quick. But I feel like this is a song that will stick around for a long time with more, seasoned K-pop fans. I think it will be appreciated for its relative uniqueness in this new era of everybody sounds exactly the same, and the tropical house shit that I'm getting real tired of. It works sometimes, but not all the time. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts. I could keep rambling a little bit, but I'm going to end the video here. I'm really curious what you guys thought. Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys want to help support the channel, go to patreon.com/kpopforlife and take a look. Let me know what you guys think. Drop me a line. And we're trying to form a nice little community over there. And you're going to get access to all kinds of cool content and videos that you will not see on this channel because I can't post them because YouTube will block them or ban them. So let me know, again, what you guys think in the comments below. Did you like this song? Did you hate it? Did it change on you? Did your mind change as you watched it more and more? Have you even bothered to watch it again? I'm curious because I was going down that road. So I look forward to reading your guys' comments. And as always, keep on popping, K-Poppers. Remember, it's not a trend. It's a lifestyle. Deuces.
Do you feel the vibes?